Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Phasmophobia. Another dev preview reading. I liked doing it last time, so I think I'm going to do it again. This is the Ultraviolet dev preview. Fingerprints have been one of the more reliable evidence types in Phasmophobia. I don't know if I like that as the first sentence. Sort of implies, we are going to make it less reliable. Please don't. I like the reliable evidences. But we felt it could have a few things adjusted to make it feel more immersive, more fun in certain situations. We're looking at you, high school Jim, and more interactive. Okay, well if they fix the giant room thing, that would actually be great. I remember getting fucked in Edgefield, because the ghost was in a living room and there's no doors in the living room. Firstly, we've renamed fingerprints to ultraviolet. The main reason was to address getting fingerprints in some of those more open areas that are really frustrating for players. If your ghost refused to move somewhere with doors or other interactables, you might never get that evidence. That is exactly what I was just talking about. I should have just read. To remedy this, if a ghost steps into a salt pile, asterisk, it will now only show footprints if it has ultraviolet evidence. Non-ultraviolet ghosts will step in the pile and give you the initial photo, and wraiths will still never step in the pile. Okay. That makes sense to me. Next, we found taking photos of fingerprints and footprints never made much sense. You would see the print with your UV light, put it away, and then take a photo of nothing. Yep, that always kind of sucked, plus the footprints disappear so quick you could just get fucked over. With Progression 2.0, we've added UV charging. When shining a UV light onto fingerprints or footprints, you will still see it straight away, but additionally the light will charge up the print. After putting your UV light away, the print will stay visible for a short period, allowing you to take a photo, double asterisk. Tier 1 is the glow stick. After snapping it to turn it on, it projects a short range area light that lasts around 1 minute before dimming, triple asterisk. You know, I like that. I like that a lot. Don't know if it's like realistic or whatever, but it's kind of like a glow in the dark sticker. I think this is actually a fantastic change right here. No longer will I get fucked over by trying to take a photo of a footprint that doesn't exist. It's interesting that we're going to be locked out of using the UV stick if you want the UV flashlight. I guess it makes sense that'd be the same equipment. Tier 2 is a UV flashlight with a longer range, narrow spotlight, and boasting a much faster UV charge time. Okay. So, I'm guessing that means that, if the glow stick just barely taps something, it doesn't show up. Alternatively, it could mean that the handprint lasts longer, because there's more, time juice or whatever. Also interesting. I mean, you can just immediately switch to your camera, so I don't think it's going to impact a ton of stuff too much. But still. Tier 3 is the UV Light Pro, a chunky flashlight that has a much brighter and wider cone of light, as well as an even quicker charge time. Perfect for locating UV evidence quickly in a large scale. So that is cool. I like this ginormous flashlight. It looks almost usable as a flashlight. You know, instead of your flashlight, which is pretty neat. I'm definitely excited about the big UV flashlight. It's always kind of a pain to use the tiny UV flashlight. This will help sweep for footprints and stuff much more easily. This is definitely a worthy tier 3. So asterisk 1, salt piles will also be getting some neat new features, which you'll have to wait and see for yourself soon. What could they be? I know there's going to be salt pile tiers, because you can see, the preview items in the truck. Or, in the lobby or whatever, there's like dark salt now. I don't know what the new features could be. One thing I always thought about for salt, which I don't think could work for Phasmophobia, but I remember like seeing the fucking Supernatural series and how people like locked off areas from ghosts by like putting a salt trail. I don't know what new features the salt could have. Maybe it'll be like the writing book and it'll have like a bigger AoE or whatever, so that the ghost doesn't like slip past it. Which could be neat. Makes salt less of a pain in the ass. Salt sometimes is really annoying. Then asterisk 2, which is the allowing you to take a photo thing. This also fixes the major issue of trying to sell off your blank photos to the ghost hunt distribution, expecting a reasonable payment. Okay, don't know why they put this asterisk here. Asterisk 3 asterisk, you can always give it another shake to give it some extra life. Oh, interesting. So they're gonna have like a little button to shake the glow stick around. I'm guessing once it's already dimmed, the extra life's only gonna last for like while you're shaking it or something. That's it for development preview number 11. Yeah, so far so good. I like all these changes. I think this is like a genuine 100% improvement across the board. It's a little worried to start, but it seems like even more reliable. Yeah, it's neat. I also like the salt footprints, giving the UV footprints if it's a fingerprints ghost, because that makes it easier in the high school situation. It just makes sense. Yeah, I'm just kind of repeating myself at this point. 10 out of 10, much approve.